U.S. Election 2024. Why Trump is very hazardous in E. Jean Carroll case. A bond expert has warned that the insurance firm supporting Donald Trump's $91.6 million bail in the E. Jean Carroll defamation case is highly risky due to Trump's penchant for inflating his wealth. To file an appeal, Trump was required to deposit the whole $83.3 million that a jury had awarded Carroll in her defamation case. The amount is subject to an annual interest rate of 9%. In the event that Trump's appeal is successful, he will receive full reimbursement. Trump, in keeping with standard procedure, had an insurance firm cover the expense. Here, he opted for Chubb Insurance's wholly owned subsidiary, the Federal Insurance Company. In the event that Trump's appeal is unsuccessful, Chubb will be liable to Carroll for the full amount. A New York judge found in February that Trump had inflated his wealth to get bank loans at a lower interest rate, and he ordered the president to pay more than $450 million in penalties. Trump inflated the value of a Scottish housing development and his own New York penthouse, according to Judge Arthur Engoron. Among other things, plaintiff Letitia James, the Attorney General of New York, said in court papers that Trump had falsely increased his 2014 net worth by almost $2.2 billion. In a separate development, in October 2023, Forbes magazine claimed that Trump had been obsessed with its list of the 400 wealthiest Americans for several years. To try to vault himself higher on the list, Trump has allegedly been relentlessly lying to reporters. A witch hunt and election meddling are to blame, according to the former president, for all of his legal troubles, which include over 90 felony criminal charges and numerous lawsuits. After determining that Trump had slandered Carroll's character while rejecting the accusation of sexual assault in a dressing room of a department store in the 1990s, a New York jury awarded Carroll $83.30 in January. Carroll sued Trump for the second time. A separate jury found her guilty of sexual assault and defamation in May 2023 and gave her $5 million. Chubb would require Trump to provide collateral equal to the entire $91.6 million before they will support the bond, according to J.D. Weisbrot, President and Chief Underwriting Officer at J.W. Surety Bonds, who spoke with Newsweek. Surety companies view appeal bonds submitted on behalf of defendants who have lost verdicts as extremely risky, according to Weisbrot. Trump boasts about his wealth constantly, but he has been in hot water for inflating the dimensions of his properties and his total wealth on more than one occasion. Just because he is an ex-president doesn't mean the insurance company would take a $90 million risk, he stated. Irrevocable letters of credit or cash representing 100% collateral were probably what they received. Since Trump was being sued as an individual and not a corporation, the insurance company would certainly need him to provide personal guarantees. If a person, rather than a business, is the defendant in a lawsuit and the appeal is unsuccessful, the individual must provide collateral and personally indemnify the surety company that issued the bond, absolving them of all liability for any damages or costs. Weisbrot speculated that Trump may have been required to offer a comparable personal guarantee in addition to the collateral for this bond. He continued by saying that it will be nearly impossible for the general public to learn what collateral Trump supplied Chubb before to the issuance of the $91.6 million bond. Regrettably, the details of that particular trade are not available to the general public. Weisbrot stated that the insurance firm would not share such information. Newsweek contacted the legal teams representing Trump and Carroll on Sunday via email to get a statement. His remarks at a March 9 campaign rally in Rome, Georgia, might expose the ex-president to additional defamation lawsuits.